Hello, welcome to Health and Wealth. My name is Mike. Thanks for joining me today on another episode of What Am I Doing? So today I did something I said I wasn't going to do, but I'll tell you why. I'm a little out of breath over here. Just got back from the gym. I ran. When I say ran, I mean got in my car and drove into town and went to the gym. Took me almost longer to sign up for the gym than it was to work out, but I've had enough. So I was listening to a song. You guys tell me if you know who sings the song. The lyrics go something like this. It's not too late. It's never too late. So it's gonna be the title of this video. It's not too late. It's never too late. So the purpose of this channel was health and wealth. And so far we've been talking about wealth a lot. So really appreciate all the followers here. I just took a quick look at how we're doing with NVDY and MSTY. NVDY, man, they did a 2-week call again, I guess to increase the premium that we get, but the NVDY, the underlying stock, has gone up quite a bit in the last few days here. And so now we are capped with our NVDY. So our weekly call, bi-weekly call of NVDY is capped. So you'll notice today, 107, I'm just coming back from lunch. So you'll notice that NVDY is up a couple percent and NVDY is only up like 1/4%. It's because we're capped, everybody. So that's what happens whenever the fund managers do 2-week calls and they make it, 8 to 10% away. With a stock like NVDY, it's so good, such a great company, we're going to get capped when they do things like that. So how does that affect us? Well, we're just not making as much of an upside dollar whenever it comes to the price appreciation. So yeah, that's one way it affects us. The other way it affects us is that at the end of next week, or whenever they choose to do this, they're going to have to close out that option, and if the underlying stock price is more than the option that they selected, then they're going to have to pay money to do that as well. So not only did they close the synthetic early, and that costs money, now they're most likely, unless there's something that happens, they're going to have to close this option next week once that time decay decreases. And they're going to have to spend money on that too. So here we go, right? These are reasons why our distribution has been decreasing. Last month, 2 out of 4 weeks, they did the same thing. Now, last month, there was the earnings that came out. And then this month, it's happening right now as well. So we'll see how it goes, but not super pleased about that. MSTY doing all right, but a lot of eggs are in one basket with MSTY. If you take a look at the ETF page on YieldMax's website, if I recall, it's something like 34,000, but don't quote me on that. I'm driving right now and I'm hands-free, by the way. I sound a little different than usual because I haven't exerted myself in months. And yeah, so if you watch some of my shorts from this year, I did a lot of rise and grind videos. So that's the plan. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, get up at 5:50 and out the door by 6 with a coffee. The gym that I signed up to is only about 5 minutes away. So today I did upper body, got jacked. I'm saying that loosely, but got some my friend's least favorite word, movement in. And yeah, I'm feeling good. So I'm going to go home, do protein shake, maybe a protein bar as well. I'm going to make chicken for supper. What do you guys call it? Supper or dinner? I'm calling it supper. My parents are old farmers and we call it supper. So we're going to do chicken, and then yeah, that's going to be my day. So, that's the update on the market. This is at now 1:10 p.m. I'm heading home. Don't quote me on all of those numbers, but one thing I want to say, I did have one person in my comments 3 or 4 videos in a row that said, what about NAV erosion? Yes, what about NAV erosion? These things have NAV erosion. That's happening. But whenever the market is going slightly up or sideways, then there's no NAV erosion. And you can see the price of NVIDIA over the last 5 days has gone up $1 or $2, because when they set those yields, those options, those calls, the covered calls, they set it for 8 to 10% up. When the stock goes up 8 to 10% up, so does our NVIDIA. So again, yeah, there's NAV erosion for sure. And like every single stock that pays a dividend, that dividend comes out of that NAV, right? So whenever NVIDIA pays us $1.35, it comes out of the NAV, but then you just hope that the next month it goes ahead and just kind of works its way back up for that at least $1.35. So in an upward market or a slightly upward market, that should happen. But in a downward market, you know, last week and the week before, with the slight downward motion, we saw a lot of NAV erosion. With MSTY, we saw a ton of it, right? But why? Bitcoin was going down. That's why. And so, yeah, NAV erosion happens. So the guy's point was, why invest in these if there's NAV erosion? You guys tell me. It's for the premiums that we get, right? The income that we get. That's what I'm doing it for. So I'm going to keep building. The current position is MSTY. We're working on it. MSTY. My buddy just took his entire distributions from Coney, MSTY, and NVDY, put it all into qdte. I think he got around $2,000-ish. And so we figured that's going to pay him about $16 a week. I think it's almost $20 a week. So, you know, he's building that one too. I'm pretty happy for him, and a little jealous, but comparison is the thief of joy. So I'm not going to compare, but I want to get there myself soon. So the goals is to, and I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I just don't know the volume on this hands-free phone that I'm doing. The goal is to get in better shape. I want to drop 30 pounds by tomorrow. Okay, so tonight I'm going to go home and, just kidding, I can't do that, but I do want to drop 30 pounds. I'm an office worker. I do need to look good in suits for real estate, so I need to get that going. And yeah, so the workout every day, 6 a.m. I'm going to post some rise and grind videos as we go. And then also, of course, the investing videos here that you guys have come to love and enjoy. And I definitely going to be keeping those going as well. So hit the likes for me on all of them. I definitely appreciate that. And, you know, tell me about your working out story. What are you doing to get in shape physically, mentally? And what are you doing this week? Any big plans? All right. We'll talk soon, everybody. I love you. I miss you. And I can't wait to post this video for you. Bye for now.